Wait. Break. No. Oh, it's been a while. It feels like it's been a while. And you know what? I made a commitment to myself yesterday. Wrote it down, pen to paper. Film a YouTube video today. In the old journal. This has been fantastic, by the way. I think I might have spoken about this in the past, but I did go through a phase of journaling before and I didn't really see much benefit from it. However, I made a commitment to myself that for the next month I'm going to journal for at least 15 minutes every day. Well, Bella, what are you doing, bro? Knocking shit over. I'm going to journal for 15 minutes at least 5 days a week for the next month and then decide if I want to continue after that. And I'm into week 2 so far. I'm noticing a lot more positive benefits this time around. It's helping me to unpack the day, understand what's working well, what's not working well, future plan as well. Like I've already made some like big promises to myself and set some big goals. All is going well. Something just for me, like the penny has dropped in the past 2 weeks. I spoke about this on my Instagram. I just found that I was being a little bit inconsistent with my days. I wasn't being very time efficient. I was getting all the priority tasks done, like check-ins, making content to an okay standard, but it was all a bit like lackluster, right? My main priority was my clients that I've got on board right now and my own training. I wasn't really putting enough effort into bringing more people in through the door. So that's what I'm pushing for now. And trying to treat this more like a serious business, because that's what I am at the end of the day. I'm a business owner and I need to be more regimented with my day. I put myself together a good to-do list using something called the Eisenhower matrix, where it segregates tasks in order of priority, and I just crack on with those tasks when I've got like a dedicated task block. But anyway, that's enough of like where I'm at, but I wanted to share that because that's what I'm working towards right now, and the journal was really helping me with that, and the routine. So that's kind of what I want to talk about today. Like you would have seen my morning routine already, and that's basically the same. I mean, Wednesday's a little bit different because it's my check-in day with my coach, but usually I wake up at 4:30, go to the toilet, jump on the scales, have a shower, brush my teeth, get changed, pin, take my supplements, make meal number 1, and then I take Bella out for a walk. When I get back from that, make my coffee. Then I usually do PTs from 6 till 8. Then I get back, have meal 2, start with check-ins. Then I'll usually train. Then I'll get back and then I'll do more work. And then I'll have usually 1 more PT later in the day, a little bit more work, and then I clock off. And that's it, that's my day. Stays the same, and I absolutely fucking love it. Like I was on my walk yesterday and I was just smiling to myself because I'm like just so happy in life right now, you know. It's I feel so grateful and lucky to be able to say that and be in the position I'm in. So I just wanted to kind of like take you through like a normal day in the life for me, what I get up to, what I eat, what I do for training, supplements I take, everything behind the scenes. So stick around. Right now it is just coming up to 8:30. So I'm going to do some check-ins, eat meal number 2 probably around 8:45-ish. So I'll show you that when it comes around. Jay, good morning my man, hope you're all good. Thank you for getting the check-in across. Just a quick reminder, but overall mate, looks like it's been a decent week. Back into the groove now post-holiday. Next meal, Bells, what are we having? I got her this yak chew yesterday. Look at the fucking mess that's made. You little bastard. She's been chewing on this for ages. Is that nice? Sit. Yes, good girl. Just plops her bum straight down, bless her. Right, so if you didn't know, I'm the macro tracking king. So what we do is we basically look in the fridge and work out what I fancy having. So I think it's going to be chicken, rice, and veg. Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'm going to actually add a bit of cashew butter on it. Yeah, stay tuned. So just a couple of things that I do when it comes to meal prepping is I usually have like some pre-made carbs in the fridge. So this was like full of rice. I batch cooked like 600 grams of it. I weigh it all out raw. And then once it's been cooked, I just divide that number by 6, which equals 100 gram portions. and I'll just make a note of that on my phone. So now I'm gonna have 100 grams of rice, raw weight. So I come onto the notes section on my phone, and I know that 100 grams of raw weight equals 240 grams of cooked weight. So that should be about that. I think that's about 1 serving, to be fair. Same thing goes with the chicken. Obviously, when you cook chicken, it pulls away the water. So 200 grams of raw weight is usually around 140 cooked weight. Veg, I've made 6 portions of that, so I don't weigh that out. It's minimal calories, but I do track the calories. And then yeah, a bit of cashew butter on top. And I do the same thing with beef. And I think if you're tracking or following a meal plan, you should weigh things out raw that change their weight when you cook it. It's way more accurate doing it like that. Maybe it takes a bit more time, but it makes a difference, especially when you're dieting. Maybe not so much off season, not as important. When you're dieting, definitely recommend. Chicken, cut it with scissors. Thank me later. Small bits rather than big chunks. I feel like it's so much easier to get down, so much more enjoyable like that. And then one more tip as well to make your meals taste nicer is pan fry them to warm them up. Don't just nuke it in the microwave because it just tastes fucking dry. That's about 126. Get a pan on the stove, pan fry, trust me. And then I'm going to put a bit of cashew butter on this. I've not actually tried cashew butter before. Usually I have peanut or almond butter. For me, almond butter beats it, but I saw this in M&S and I was curious to try it. I've also got this in my creamy coming later. And yes, I'm still having a creamy every single day. So I'm going to drizzle a bit of this on the chicken and rice when it's done. You might think to yourself, nut butter on chicken and rice. I used to have almond butter on my chicken and rice post-workout, and it was one of my favourite meals. I don't know why I stopped having it. I'm giving it another try. And then all I do is have a little bit of Frank's buffalo sauce, this hot sauce, banging. Pink salt goes on every meal. I have usually like 8 to 10 grinds of this, which is about 1.5-ish grams or 1.8 grams. So I'm trying to get like 8 grams of pink salt per day. Look at that. Splendid. Let's get the cashew butter on there. I'm gonna go with 15 grams. All right, before I tuck in, let's work out the calories. So as mentioned, I'm macro tracking right now, using an app called Chronometer, which is better than MyFitnessPal, I'll have you know. Meal number 2, we've got chicken breast, 200 grams. We've got jasmine rice, 100 grams, that veg concoction, and cashew butter. Bosh. So that comes to 710 calories, 54 grams of protein, 90 grams of carbs, 13 grams of fat. The veg concoction that I've got here is courgette, pepper, tomato, mushrooms, and beans, green beans, snapped peas, which one of my clients, Duffy, actually gave to me. Got a bit of a running joke with some of my clients, like whenever they've got food that's they don't want or has been sitting around in their cupboards for ages, I'm like, just give it to me, I'll eat it. Like one of my clients, Laura, she'll just give me any food that's been sitting in her cupboards for a while that she's not going to eat. This fucking smells incredible. Wow. Can't really... Oh, there it is. Got a bit of a kick from the cashew butter at the end. Yes. Just adds a bit of pizzang. That's the word that comes to mind. So I'm going to tuck into this, watch a bit of Nick Strength and Power on YouTube. Bodybuilding news channel.
Where my heart is, I feel
calories,
like
I've already said them.
There needs to be some guys that really hold up that banner, and you know.
And then we get back to work. Change of plan. My call with Josh, this new coach that I've been talking about, has been, so just you, to 11 o'clock this morning. So I've got to quickly whack a meal on in the next 10 minutes because that call is in 10 minutes. We're going to keep this one super simple. As I've run out of rice, which you might have seen earlier, I do have some backup rice options. So I always keep like a couple of packs of rice in the cupboard. So we've got 2 options here. We've got Tilda's Peri Peri, or we've got Ben & Jerry's Chili Con Carne. And straight away, that one is singing to me. Chili Con Carne it is. I'm gonna chuck that on the floor apparently. I'm gonna run this, and I thought I had avocado, but I do not have any. So no avocado today, which is fine. I just have the fats from the beef in this meal. So it's kale, same veg concoction as before, and some beef mince, and also we'll have a bit of a pear as well. I'll tell you what, this rice smells incredible. Chili con carne from Uncle Ben's. This could be elite. Here it is. Calories for this one, bear with. 50 grams of kale, the Uncle Ben's. That whole packet comes to 418 calories, by the way. 150 of beef mince, 5%. That's raw weight, and then 188 grams of pear. Oh yeah, that is good. I'm a big fan of that. And that's a new one as well, so don't walk to Lidl, run. So this is my pre-workout meal, going in at 11, and then I've got a call with Josh in 5 minutes, and then train at 1.
Caveat to that is that because we focus on what classifies that muscle lens first, we lose a lot of joint function, but it's easy to lose joint function because you're just doing the same shit over and over and over. There's no variability in the way that it's moved.
Lucky I got a trim this morning there for the YouTube.
Oh, yeah, perfect timing, mate. The thousands of people that are going to watch this.
I know, mate. It'd be me watching it on repeat.
Is that where I'm getting my views from? I've got like 2 viewers, they just give me the thousands. That's the thing that puts me off with YouTube. Like spend so much time making a video and I get like 100 views or something like that. But I just need to kind of like separate myself from the views. And
You got to do it not for the views, just for the content.
It is a bit long making a video though. I don't like being on gadgets all the time. I feel like with YouTube, you feel like every moment of your day you've got to pick up the camera and film a little bit of it. It's just not natural for me to do. But
I get it.
That's what I signed up for. I can't complain about it.
I know. Love of the game.
Back in the den after a heavy upper session. Hello Bella, how are you?
Here's the little girl in her den. Hi baby. Hi baby. Where are you going? Are we going in a place? Are we going in a place? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Sit. Place. Yes, good girl. Oh, someone's trained you well, haven't they? Yawn. She is cute, isn't she? Most of the time. All right, now this, I kid you not, is the highlight of my day. It's Ninja Creamy time. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Here she is. This little pot of gold. Who needs a relationship when you got a Ninja Creamy? Off she goes. So I've had my check-in back from Matt. I haven't watched it yet. So we're gonna see what the game plan is. However, I believe we're now week 4 into the cycle. Let me just get my check-in sheets up. Coaching roadmap. So we are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weeks into a surplus. It's only week 3. Sorry, we're coming into week 4 now of the cycle. So I've just come into week 4. Next week, it looks like we're up in the dose to 400 milligrams per week. Currently it's at 300 milligrams split, 200 test, 100 mast. So yeah, things are getting escalated, it seems, from next week based off the sheets here. But yeah, so far everything's been flying. Like, I've already seen improvements in my physique, and We haven't even started really pushing things yet. The dose we've entered in at is double the amount I was taking before. So I was on 150 milligrams of TRT, but even on TRT, I was seeing weekly improvements in my physique. And this is something I was thinking about earlier. Like, imagine being in a position where you commit so much time to the gym, yet you see no real progress month to month. Like, month to month, fair enough, but if like you're not seeing actual change in your physique every 6 months, something's wrong, something's off. Year to year, if you're not seeing any change, something's really off. And it's a shame, because you might be watching this and thinking, you know, I'm consistent with the gym, I've trained hard, I follow the diet plan, yeah, I'm not seeing any progress, what's going on? It's frustrating, right? I've been there. This is going to sound like a sales pitch now, but that's why a lot of people come to work with a coach, because they hit a plateau. They realize when they look back at their physique in a year, after a year, that they've made fuck all progress. And at that point, they're like, should probably do something about this now. So if that sounds like you, whether that's me or a different coach, or you do your own education around it, don't just fucking spin your wheels. Take the bull by the horns, take action into your own hands, and do something to change your life. Don't be in the same position another year down the line. Don't settle for being mediocre. This is getting pretty deep motivational shit, isn't it? Some David Goggins type shit. Anyway, had that call with Josh before I trained. That was really good. So he just asked me a load of questions, and we are going to, well, he's going to adapt my training plan, give me like a mobility drill and stuff like that. So with that in place, I'm confident my knees are going to get better. It's just a case of me following it, and I've paid him a fair bit of money, so I'm going to follow it. And that's another thing as well. People that sign up with a coach and don't listen to what they're saying. What's the fucking point? You're wasting your money, you're wasting your own time, you're wasting their time. I'm on a bit of a mad one here, aren't I? Right, creamy. By the way, people, if anybody wants me to drop my creamy recipe, let me know, because it's pretty spectacular, and it's taken quite a bit of trial and error to find this setup, and it's got some ingredients in you might not be thinking of. So also, look at what one of my clients got me, Charlie. Went to Turkey and he bought me an evil eye. How nice is that? That's a good luck charm in Turkey, by the way. Haven't got a fridge. This is a fridge magnet, so it's going on the extractor fan. Creamy. Now the mixing's going. The mixing of choice at the moment is M&S Choco Hoops. The reason I went with this is because there's only 6 ingredients: oat flour, corn flour, brown rice flour, date syrup, cocoa powder, and salt. That's it, and it's just like a nice little crunchy topping to add. But the problem with a lot of cereals nowadays is they've got loads of added shit in, which I don't really want. So I try to get the large majority of my diet from like single ingredient, whole foods, not too much added stuff in there. So like the less ingredients on it, the better. Like obviously I'm not always gonna stick to that, but 90% of the time I'm trying to get my food sources from those items. So we're gonna go with 40 grams of, and then we've also got some raw honey. It's like honey, but raw, whatever that means. It's meant to be better for you. Again, less of like the added shit we don't really want. So let's do 25 grams of that. A little bit of extra sweetness. Let's add this up. 766 calories, 51 grams of protein, 110 grams of carb, and 16 grams of fat. In this creamy, there is 200 grams of lactose-free semi-skim milk, 140 grams of banana, 10 grams of cocoa powder, 50 grams of whey, which is the cookie dough one, 40 grams of the Choco Hoops, 15 grams of cashew butter, and then there's also 1.5 grams of guar gum. You can use either guar gum or Xanthax gum. You can buy it from Amazon. And then there's 5 grams of sugar-free pudding mix, which is basically fuck all calories, so I don't track that. And that's it. There's me saying I don't like getting processed shit in. I'm going and add like sugar-free pudding mix, but it's 5 grams. Come on, give me a break. And then we've got the raw honey as well. Taste test is coming. Look at that, full fucking pint of ice cream. I'll tell you what, I've just had a thought on. This is, right now, having this is okay, but I feel like during a diet, this is dangerous because you finish it and you just want more. Stuff like that depends on your psychology as a person. If you're somebody that has a little square of chocolate and wants the whole fucking thing, or one digestive biscuit, you want the full pack, this is dangerous because there's often times where I finish this and then I'm thinking, right, what's next? And it's that snowball effect that a lot of people struggle with. And it's why a lot of people end up binging, because they have one little thing, boom, they get that like dopamine response, and then they just want more and more and more. Which is why I always suggest to clients, don't have any of those trigger foods in the house, because there's gonna be a moment of weakness and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna have one. It's never just one for most people. What I might have to do during prep is just fucking get rid of this, but then again, I know that during prep, that's it, I'm locked in, so I would be able to have this and not anything else, but the temptation would be there higher, you know. Anyway, enough waffling, let's get stuck into this. How can it be that good? I don't get it. It's just elite. I wouldn't know words. Get yourself an Ninja Creamy. And that is final bits of work wrapped up for the day. I'm now off to have a final PT with Abby. Always look forward to these ones. Me and Abby get on well, we have a good chat, and we often chat too much, don't get much work done. So you might get some clips of her screaming in the session. This is said client, Abby. Here's your mic.
I don't really need it.
Yeah, you're probably loud enough to be fair, aren't you? You can use the magnet and go behind your top or go on your collar. But if you're training and that goes up against your throat, it sounds like you're getting suffocated. So.
Well, I'm probably going to take my top off, so.
Get your kit off. What's been happening? What's new?
My hip hurts and I'm tired.
Does it?
Should I put it here?
Yeah. What does it hurt from? Just spin it the other way around.
I don't know. It's broken.
Does anything cause it to be more painful?
No. Well, walking loads uphill.
Where'd you go?
Downwards. Matlock Bath.
You are?
Matlock Bath.
Oh yeah.
It was very hilly, and I did also fall over.
That'll probably do it then. Okay, leg raise to start with. Let's go. Nice, use your abs, good. Okay, I'm gonna help you. When you can't move, I'm gonna help you. Drive it. Yep. And again. Lower it slow by yourself.
Oh, God's sake.
2 more. Drive it.
You must have heard that.
Yeah, I heard that one. I thought you fired.
Sorry, it's the bloody bench.
Drive. Okay, hold the bottom position now. Hold it there. Slowly lower your legs down. Resist me now. Hold it there. Resist me. Hold it. Come on, harder. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's horrible. Yeah, that wasn't me farting.
How's it been back at work?
That's 69.
Hey.
Yeah, right.
Yeah?
I like my routine. Everyone else is moaning. I like it.
Good.
Busy. I've not stopped today.
Yeah. It goes to show that you enjoy your job rather than just fucking waking up a day and despising it. Like, you were looking forward to going back to work, weren't you?
Yeah. It's good.
It's nice. It's like being on a holiday and like looking forward to get back into your normal routine.
Yeah. It's good. Like, I just find it easier to like stick to a routine then.
Yeah, absolutely.
No lunchtime wagamamas.
You're a creature of habit. Come on. Didn't even touch it, last one. Everything you got now. Slow, pause. Come on, keep pushing. There you go. Nice, good set. Split squat time, you ready for this?
No.
How you feeling so far?
I hate them.
Nice, that's done. You enjoy that?
No. Yes and no.
Yes and no. It's a love-hate relationship. All right, back in the den. Tell you what, I feel fucking tired today, a lot more than usual. I don't really know why. I think I've just been talking a lot today. And that session I did earlier, there's a lot of sets past failure. So I'm gonna chef up this final meal, show you in a bit. I did prepare some of it earlier though. So some of the potatoes, half done. Asparagus has been steamed and steak has been left out with some seasoning on. So that'll go on the pan now. And that is gonna be meal number 5. Here it is. Absolutely doused in ketchup and mayo. And I can't lie to you, that sort of combination slaps. I've only put it over the chips though. Don't worry, it's not going on the steak. So I'm gonna smash this back before it gets cold. Calories, I'm not gonna, don't be lazy, come on. I was gonna say I'm just gonna get it down and not tell you, but that's just pure laziness. I've done it throughout, so don't be lazy, Jan, come on. Here we go. 687 calories, 45 grams of protein, 94 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat, and it is 1 steak, 150 grams, 500 grams of potato, and asparagus. I've absolutely butchered the steak, as in it's well done, but it's still good. Any steak from M&S is banging. Of course, reduced. I'm not ever gonna buy anything full price from M&S, I refuse. Chips, asparagus done in the air fryer, solid 9 out of 10 meal this. And that is the final bit of work all wrapped up as well. So we're gonna leave this segment of the video here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a wrap up when I start editing this. The rest of the evening basically looks like laptop off, gadgets off, everything gets turned off at 7 and I do not touch anything else. So I'll just do my final replies to clients now as it's 5 to 7. And then I will do the washing up. I'll take Bella out for a final walk and then I will sit down after having a shower and stuff and do my journaling, read my book, and then I'm in bed and asleep by 8:30. And now I'm back up at 4:30 to do it all over again. And I love it. And I love it. I'm getting tired now though, so I'm gonna love you and leave you for now.